Okay guys, this is going to be part 1 for the duct tape pencil pouch tutorial. Hopefully I can get through it with just 2 videos because my camera's being really retarded. Okay, so you're going to need a zipper. I've chosen light pink. It has to be 7 inches. If it's not, if you still follow the same tutorial, but just kind of leave the tail hanging off on the inside and you can just tape it down. But 7 inches works the best. The first thing you're going to need to do is cut a piece of duct tape that's 11 inches. The coin pouch is going to turn out 9 inches. Basically what the extra 11 inches for is an extra inch on each side that's going to make the sides. This is how you make one that does not have fold-over lines. At least to the best of my ability. If you hear any noise out in my hallway, I do apologize. I have kind of loud neighbors, so yeah. As you'll notice, the end of the zipper here, where the silver thing is, where the zipper part is the 7 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is move the zipper out of the way. And on my cutting board, you can kind of see through the tape. It really depends on what color you're using, but that's why I suggest having a ruler. What you're going to do is you're going to make a cut about 3/4 of an inch, I would say, from the bottom of the tape. And so you're going to go up about 3/4 of an inch. And you're going to make the cut from about the 2-inch mark over here. Make sure it's straight too. Like, I have a cutting board, so mine will be straight. So you're going to make the cut from about the 2-inch to the 9-inch mark, because 2 to 9 inches actually is 7 inches. And then after you make that, you're going to go up about a 1/2 inch from there. So not too much. Just like about a 1/2 inch from there. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want this to be too far from your last cut. So then you go from 2 to 9 again. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to find where these 2 lines are, and on the 9-inch mark you're going to connect them, and you're going to do the same thing over here. You kind of have to feel for them depending on, like, if it's light, if you have enough light or not. You should be able to see where you cut, but if you can't, yeah. And then what you're going to do is just pull this up. You can save this because you can use it. I'll show you where you can use it, but, oh, I have a piece of hair. I have long hair and I shed. It's summertime, so yeah. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to pick this up. Be careful not to, like, rip it. Like, make sure it stays nice. You're going to lay your zipper down. I'm going to lay it down this way. If you want, you can put hot glue. I suggest it. I'm not going to show in this tutorial because I can do it later. But you're going to put hot glue right here and right here, just on the very edge. Not close to the metal, but on the very edge. Hot glue here, hot glue here. Make sure you do that fast, though, because once that hot glue's on there, it's going to start to dry. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to try to center the zipper part. And it's pretty difficult to do, so I'm just going to do my best here. You're going to try to center the zipper in the hole, like that. Mine's not quite how I want it, and since you haven't, like, that's the only thing about using the glue to start. Like, it's not going to be, like, perfect, you know? If you kind of lay down one side first and then can lay down the second side, sometimes that works a little bit better. Really, it's just, you just got to play with it until you get it. But once you get that, it's fairly easy from there. So I try to make sure that it's even though, because I want these to look nice. That's pretty even. Okay. So I do it like this because it makes it like more secure here, I guess. So then what I do is turn it over, and this is the zipper side. Kind of straighten the tails out to make sure that you don't have like wrinkles in the tails right here. And this is like what you can use some of this extra tape for. Just take it and like secure it like that. And you're gonna secure it more like later, but it's just nice to have a little peace of mind that it's on there nice and good. It's not gonna go anywhere. The inside you don't really want to worry about fold over lines because yeah, you can cut this off, the extra. Again, that's just a new thing that I've started doing. I've found out it like helps you later on. So go ahead and put like little pieces of tape here and here. You want them to be about 1 inch. This one isn't 1 inch. So I'm going to go cut like a little piece of my inside color, which is white. See, this is already 6 minutes. So yeah. Alright, and I'm just going to put it right there. You want it to be about 1 inch from here, from where the zipper starts to there. Okay? So, the next step is to take your inside color, which is white, and we're going to start with side 1, and I think I might have to do side 2 on a different video. But you're going to cut out 11-inch strips. 1, 2, I suggest using a ruler when you cut these because you want to make sure the lines are super straight. If you're good at making the straight lines, then don't worry about it. And basically, you're going to start making the duct tape sheet, just the back side of it. And again, like, you want to make sure that when you put this tape down, you want to make sure that you go up on the zipper. Like, I'll hold it up so you can see it better. Like, you don't want to go to the metal part, but you do want to go like fairly close to it with your inside color. Okay? And the top of the pouch is going to be where the cloth, this is where the cloth part of the zipper is, where the seam is. So that's where you're going to measure. So what I suggest doing is try to make that cloth part like at like a line on your cutting board, so that when you're trying to measure it, you're measuring your 3 inches from that point. Okay, so that's what I suggest, because you're going to measure 3 inches from there. So I have 1, 2, so you're going to need like, well, actually you're going to need 4 inches. So but 3 inches of it is for 3 inches of it is for this part, and then 1 inch is for the bottom. So you're going to cut another 11-inch strip. I think you're going to need 3 of them total. I do believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay if you cut them longer than 11 inches. You can always cut them down later. In fact, I suggest it if you're not sure, like, you need to overlap it enough. Like, see, I overlapped it about 1/4 of an inch. You don't want to try to overlap it too little, because if you do, you're going to make it weak. So for this side, you're going to need 3 strips that are 11 inches. I have decided. This is only my 4th one that I've made, and I haven't had the tutorial up right away because I've just been trying to perfect like how to do it so that I can show you guys. Okay? And again, you're gonna need it to go down to the 4-inch mark, but it's okay if it goes like this. Would be 4 inches right here. So like you see, I have like an extra 1/2 inch. That's okay. Just leave it for right now. Then you're going to turn it over. So peel it up, turn it over, I'm gonna set it down. I like to set it like kind of on the lines a little bit. And then you're gonna start doing your other color. And I like to line up the best that I can. Oh, that didn't turn out so good. Sometimes it's better to cut the tape first. That's okay, though. You can try to line it up. It's prettier if you line it up, but it's not a big deal. Okie dokie. Again, see, that's where the extra 1/2 inch comes in. Like, it's down here, you don't really need it, because see, if you take from where I showed you, which is where the cloth is, right here, and you measure down, that's 4 inches. If you need to put another piece of tape, do it, because we don't want like extra. And then you want to trim the side if you were trying to line it up and you don't, like, make sure that it's straight when you cut. Like, you don't want to like make it wrinkly, I guess. So yeah. Alright, so that's it for side 1, and I'm going to go ahead and get the next